Because I'm still sleeping, that's why not.
You'd have to get the buy-in on that from everybody to make that happen.
A.m. You have to warm up at 4 a.m. Ugh. Is the sun up by then?
Well, you can, yeah. Well, you can have a.
I mean, maybe in the Alaskan League.
You can have a tea time in golf at 6 o'clock.
That's 6, not 5, Joe.
I think you can do 5.
Oh, there's a good hit.
Through the box, does it get scooped?
Nope.
It does get scooped, and the throw and in time.
Whoa.
Wow,
Boy.
that was a pretty good play by the shortstop. Is that Ryan again?
Of course, it's Ryan. Ryan's everywhere today.
It's those socks.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the socks.
I do want to know if he washes them.
We should ask.
I kind of don't want to know.
I definitely don't want to know,
But I would like to know. Oh. Here comes a cord to the plate.
gotta get a better tent system up here. I feel like the sun is baking everything. Including me.
Not me, I moved over.
I know. I should have moved over too. I did move over.
That's what I said.
I did move over, John. Now I'm the crispiness of a Thanksgiving turkey.
Delicious. Oh, I thought I was going to call that a strike.
I think he has in the past.
I don't think you can say that out loud.
Did I? I thought I was thinking that, but I didn't say
Yeah,
it.
you did say it.
I actually said it. Coming right back to us.
That would have definitely left a mark. Had it hit us.
I am glad we're on this side of the fence
I
now.
really am.
Thank you.
Well, the next intermission break, should we move the table further down into the shade?
Yes.
Oh, that was a pretty good breaking ball.
That was a really good breaking ball.
Skylar Accord. Trying to put something about.
Oh, boy. It might have been low, but that's, that's me with no strike zone talking right there. Go back to your 3-level treehouse, bud.
Colin Nyes, manager of the Twins, coming up. Let's see what Colin can do here. Try to start a rally for his team.
This is the guy from Iowa, right?
Bottom of 6, yes.
Field of Dreams was filmed there.
It wasn't Iowa.
It was. Oh my goodness.
Don't wink, kid.
Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time with the strike zone right now.
Well, it's hot out here and
Shouldn't make a difference. There's
through the box.
That's
That's like the 4th or 5th shot we've seen through the box.
Yeah. Oh, this is way different than the 55 level for sure. The over 55 level.
Yeah. A shot through the box usually gets stopped by the pitcher.
Right. On the second hop. Do you see the Twins won the first game?
Twins tied the first game with the A's. And that's a swinging strike down the middle
It is.
to Mr. Maulik. I think the pitcher's wearing a watch. That's not allowed. Something on his wrist, that's a watch. Not supposed to have a watch.
I agree with that.
Not supposed to have a watch on
But
the hand.
the first baseman was also holding on the runner up by 15, and I'm not sure I agree with that. So,
Literally like grabbing his jersey or
I don't know. He's just
high curve.
holding the runner on with
Oh, I see what you're
you
saying.
think he's going to go?
No, we also have a courtesy in this league. If you're up by double digits, you're not stealing.
They're down by double digits, so
Oh, so he should go then, yes.
he's not going. Oh!
Sorry, yep, he is going, I just eat it.
Now we're going to throw it down there anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Who's that?
Jack does like to throw the ball around.
Does. Comes from being a pitcher.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
If he was a catcher or a pitcher first.
I think he was a pitcher first. I think because he's able to and athletic, I think he got into the catcher role out of maybe necessity.
Are you saying that catchers are not athletic?
I'm saying
Initially?
they're very athletic. I'm saying that he came out as a pitcher, and because he's athletic, was able to catch. And so that's the bottom of the 6th. And it's still, I believe, 16-1, 17-1.
How's your leg, Joe?
It is, as I said, a crispy Thanksgiving turkey. So let's move this down. Hold on, folks.
Yeah.
Got to step on wires. Step over myself. Let's try not to get the wires here caught up. Let's try to come out a bit if we can. You know, right there. That's about as good as we're going to get it. Oh, a little more. Fantastic. And wonderfully enough, the sun is still on me. That's great. That's great.
Now, what are you going to do? One more inning.
What a fine kettle of fish.
One more inning. You got this.
That's 2 more innings. Actually, 3 more innings.
3 more innings.
That was the bottom of the 6th. It's not a 45 game.
This is the kids playing here.
You know, a lot goes into that 9 innings.
It does. Especially in a doubleheader.
18 innings of baseball.
That's a lot of baseball.
That's a lot of baseball.
Even when the temperature's not in the 90s.
That's a lot of baseball. You know, Laro last week pitched for the Tortugas. He pitched 7 for them. The A's had their doubleheader, so he pitched most of the innings in the first of the doubleheader and most of the innings of the second doubleheader. He pitched 20 innings of baseball. And he came out and pitched again today. He pitched the first game for the Tortugas.
He lived to talk about it.
He did?
Apparently.
Well, you would think after pitching 20 innings, you're done for a while. Something's hurt or pulled or something. But no, he came up fine. Pitched in 2 more games today. So there's a discussion over here in front of the Mariners dugout. Blues talk with the manager. Zach doesn't look heated. Looks animated, though. What do you think they're talking about, John?
Chicken dinner, chicken pot pie. What else?
Chicken pot pie.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
You got any homemade beer?
Yeah, you going home? That's right. Do you have homemade beer? Any of that stuff ready to go? That sounds delicious right now.
And the Blues coming over to the broadcast booth. We have something to discuss. We have nothing to discuss. What are we discussing? Danny Howard, by the way, the home plate umpire.
So, the home field manager come to me and said he's got some guys that are sick and
heat sick.
Yeah. Well,
he's
got some guys that are sick on the team. They're not feeling well with the heat and all.
Oh
that
yeah,
kind
and
of
you
stuff.
got it.
So I'm gonna right after this inning we're done.
Okay.
So we're gonna call a game, discuss it with them. He's the one who come to me.
That's
great.
And
that is what the rule is, by the way.
Well, the whole thing is when it comes to a safety thing with the heat the way it is and stuff like that, I'm not gonna press these guys. Say no, we're going 9, and then something happens.
Absolutely.
And feel like that on me. So I don't.
Absolutely.
This guy's safety is first and foremost.
So anyone that's not feeling well shouldn't actually be in the game right now.
Right.
Okay. Have we had that discussion with him? Thank you.
Yep, we're good. Oh,
That's awesome. I do think that is.
Make sure they're ours.
I do think that is a SWABL rule, by the way. There's no mercy rule unless both teams agree.
Agreed.
So it sounds like that's what's happening, and
That is written in there.
that's what's happening.
And you can't blame them.
No.
After playing 16 innings of baseball in 95-degree weather.
I'm struggling here in the broadcast booth.
There's not much to the booth. We need to make more of a booth, I think.
Yeah, well, what do we call it? Broadcast table.
Broadcast tent. So they want their last ups. They want their last ups anyway.
So is there one more? Yeah, the Twins were the home team. So
Yep, so they got to get up again.
one more bet.
I get quite concerned if guys are not feeling it. They should not be on the field.
Yeah.
They should be getting some water.
Who could blame them
Should
for
be
not
getting
feeling
some
it?
ice.
Yeah, some guys are not going to go to work tomorrow, that's for sure. You know, the whole thing about hydration, I own a delivery company. The whole thing about hydration, you got to hydrate the day before.
Absolutely. Thank you. Coming back to us, John. Yeah, you got to hydrate the day before. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I drank a bunch of water yesterday.
I drink more than I usually do.
How much water do you usually drink in a
I'm
day?
Middle Eastern. I'm like a camel. I drink easily.
So you'll drink like 7-8 gallons one day and then nothing for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Don't make fun of me, Joe.
I wasn't making fun of you. You said you were a camel.
I said I was like a camel.
Wow, that is speedy. That is speedy. Is he going to go for it?
I was hunting west.
He broke inside.
That was pretty good. Oh,
And he fell over the bag?
still safe. Safe is still safe. I'm enjoying these teams, though. That seem like a bunch of good guys.
Yeah, a game that gets a little elevated in the score can sometimes breed some type of contempt for the other team, but seems like everyone's being really great about playing with each other.
This is Garrett Hayes at the plate. No.
I want to say Mr. Hayes is up. I'm going to leave it at that.
Garrett Hayes.
Garrett Hayes is up. He's hit well today. It's a common theme.
I've got a note here. His favorite movies, Remember the Titans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I think I watched that back in the day when it first
Yeah,
came
but
out.
then
I
you
don't
forgot
know if
about
I've
it. You're
yeah.
supposed to remember the Titans, and you didn't.
Yeah, I forgot the Titans.
Next time.
Next time. I'm going to tell you the heat's affecting me as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the 10 o'clock start for next week's broadcast.
I'm looking. Yeah.
It should be cooler. We're going to be a little more in our game. Haven't played 2 games ourselves.
Well, if it's at Fort Vancouver, we're going to have some trees as well. There should be some.
New pitcher for the Twins coming out. Just as perspective, the 35 game that was on the JV field over here is already done. People are packing up and leaving. This has been a long game.
A lot of base runners.
And Colin Nyes is coming into pitch. He's the manager of the team. He's going to see what he can do.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. How about that?
Everyone seems to be working on some type of curve or slurve.
Not me.
I think next time I'm going to bring a cooler of ice and some cool beverages.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Anyway, are you coming back at the 10 o'clock slot for next week?
If you'll have me, Joe.
Of course we'll have you.
Of course, I'll be back.
You're on the schedule.
Well, then I don't have a choice, do I?
Actually, you don't have a choice. Should be a good game. That'll be our first 45 plus
Okay, good.
game of the week. 2 really good teams, the Tortugas, who I think are on a 3-game winning streak, and the Rainiers, which are always a very good team, but I think they lost today.
Boy, oh boy. I actually picked them to be in the championship game. I thought, I mean, it's early in the season, don't get me wrong, but I'm surprised they've lost a few. They're really good.
They are a very good team.
Yeah, and the Tortugas have surprised me the other direction. So, it's great. It's great. It's a fun league, man.
It's
Really
a fun
fun.
league.
I can't compliment you enough on how much you've done and how good the league is, and the parity is just, I don't know if that's coincidental, but it's really good.
I think that's coincidental. I really don't have
take
much
some
of a
credit.
function over.
Take some credit. Nice, first pitch strike. That was beauty.
And ooh, there's a hot smash down the third base side.
Yes.
Foul. Put the ball to come in. No, Colin's going to have a moment to himself behind the mound, and now he's got himself collected. He's going to step back up there. No, he's going to think about it again for another moment.
It's just the right distance. Is that what he's thinking?
I think he's thinking.
Is this mound too tall?
Distant.
Is this a regulation ball? Oh, he threw a knuckleball. That's what he was thinking about.
What was he thinking about? If he could throw the knuckleball. Is that what it was? He was like, I got to grab it like this.
Or can I throw this knuckleball for a strike? Or why am I thinking about throwing a knuckleball? Oh, what the hell?
I have a hard time throwing a knuckleball.
I have a hard time pitching.
I will say, you pitched last year for the Orioles. You were lights out, kid.
Lights out.
You were lights out. You pitched 3 strong innings. I think you gave up 1 run. It was unearned.
I know you can't see me, everybody, but I'm shaking my head.
It's true. I was there. I saw it.
Still shaking my head. Pitcher apologizes for walking the batter.
Yeah. Well, I think for brushing him down,
He said sorry about that.
moving him away. Well, it's not quite as hot now that the sun's kind of come down more. Or is it because I'm sitting in the shade now?
It's too late. Everybody's dehydrated.
It's just been a rough day of
It is
baseball.
a tough day.
3 ties on these fields, and right back to us.
That was a beautiful pitch.
Ouch. Ouch, that hurt. Game's decided in the last inning. It's pretty good.
Not this game. Sorry.
No, it's not.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
it was their doubleheader day.
I mean,
so.
it's not over. I mean, it's over.
It's not over till it's over. Not over till the umpire says that's game.
It's not over till the fat lady sings, as they say.
I think that's an opera reference.
Is it?
Yeah, not over till
I always
the
thought it was
sings.
the.
Because at the end of the opera, there's
always thought it was
usually the diva that gives her aria.
I thought it was the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team. They used to have Kate Smith, a larger woman, would come out and sing "God Bless America" instead of the Star Spangled Banner.
Really? I don't think it came from that. I mean, it may
Every time
have,
she
but-
sang, they won.
Do you need us to lock up over here?
No,
Joe Weigert, come in here and say a few words about your game.
Is it live right now?
It is. Joe Weigert, manager of the Nationals.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Evergreen High School. The Nationals beat the Cubs 7-5.
Wow, good game.
It was a good game. We only gave up 1 earned run. It was hard to play defense in the heat. We were losing our focus, and people getting a little grumpy with each other.
Oh, really?
I mean, both sides. Yeah, when you start making errors and it's hot, and you want to get out of there.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good game. Joe pitched the entire game for the Cubs. Probably had 7 or 8 strikeouts.
Wow.
But
Joe is also sporting the Stanley Cup Finals beard.
Okay. Oh yeah, this Joe.
No, the other
Joe, the pitcher Joe for the Cubs. So.
Gotcha.
What's the score in this one?
It is a lot to not very much.
We're estimating it's about 17-1 Mariners,
Okay.
which is too bad because the Twins have played a doubleheader and it's 95 degrees, so obviously
Yeah.
it's been a difficult situation. But they've really held up well.
Nice.
Change your pitchers again.
The struggle for
are
us
tired.
on the JV field was the first base dugout was like full sun the whole game. So you're cooking on the field and you come in and you sit on a hot metal bleacher. It was warm.
We've talked in the past about you call a rain game, you call a heat game, but we've always said it was 100 degrees, and like that's where we're going to call it, and we didn't even get to that. So, otherwise, I think we would have done that.
Maybe it isn't 100 degrees. Maybe it's.
Well, I got to tell you, the heat that radiates off this field as it comes up, it feels like you're playing on a frying pan.
I mean, it says my Apple app right now says it's only 89, but it sure feels a lot warmer than that.
Yeah.
But the high was 94 earlier. But then look at all these 70s later in the week. Next Sunday's
We're not
supposed to be
playing
70.
Okay, that's good. We're not playing on Thursday.
So what do you do for hydration? You have any, I've heard that there was a pickle juice or a mustard squeeze bottle or...
Well, Joe, I like to drink water.
Wow, that's weird.
Wow, that's
Water-
the first I've heard of that.
Water and nicotine got me through the game. Of course, spitless nicotine, because we are on turf fields, and I respect the turf fields.
Very good, very good. I like the way you brought that around. Thank you. Water, you say? Well, this is just some crazy stuff that's happening
Yeah.
now.
No comment on what other people frequently hydrate with. They hydrate especially on Saturday night.
Yeah, we talked about hydrating the night before.
Yeah, it's important.
No, sounds like you had a close game. Sounds like it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good game. So puts us both at 6-1 now.
Wow,
Yep.
good parity again.
We were discussing whether or not we even want the 1 seed because we don't want to buy.
So that bye week, we were just talking about that. The bye week is tough on this schedule this year because if you take the bye, then you get the Labor Day off as well.
Right.
So you get like a 3-week hiatus from playing ball.
And historically that hasn't worked out well for us. We definitely want to play, but so is it going to get reseeded after the first round? So like the 1 seed play the lowest remaining seed, or is it a bracket, or do we not know that yet?
No, it's the top seed plays the lowest seed, so there's
Okay.
no bracket. So being the 1 seed, the upside is you keep getting the lowest seed.
Yeah. Number 30 drilled on the pitch. The man has a family, but thankfully it looks like he's going to make it through.
He's
He's
going-
charging the mound.
he's
He's
going up
charging
the
the mound, and they're okay. They worked it out.
That's close.
Yeah, it was. It was a real close call. Do you have any idea how many people are watching? Does it tell you?
No, I have to go back and look.
Millions, right?
Well, it's probably at least 5.
Oh, that ball's hit a ton.
That is-
deep into the left field corner. And, one hops the
Off the
fence.
wall.
Ball was hammered.
Is this 18? 19? Am I?
We'll ask the official score what the score is.
Hold on, I gotta
She's got her abacus out.
That was a 310-foot single to left.
Yeah, that was ripped.
23 to 1. Okay, maybe we should put in parameters. If instead of a 10-run rule, maybe it's a 21 rule.
Well, yeah. Or should it only be a rule if the temperature's over 85?
Well, we do have a time frame, so maybe so.
Did they start on time?
Yeah.
They started 5 minutes late, so they still have another half hour of baseball to go. But they've
they don't.
agreed.
This is the last inning.
They both agreed this is the last inning, but they agreed that 20 minutes ago, and they still haven't got out of the top of the 7th. Coming back.
And I'm not blaming the Mariners. The Mariners are just hitting the ball where the Twins are not.
Yeah. So you've already had a doubleheader.
Yeah, we had the doubleheader week 1, but
How'd
it was
that go?
It was fine. I mean, we were definitely tired by game 2, but I think it was in the 50s that day, so didn't have to contend with the heat at all. But our next one.
Did you have enough pitching?
We did, yeah. Yeah, we did all right.
But your next doubleheader is coming up in 3 weeks?
June 29th is our doubleheader. I believe we have the Athletics on this field and then the Pirates, which you can tune in right here. Watch the game.
Nice.
Good. Nice plug, Joe.
Thank you.
I don't think my team has scored 23 runs the whole year.
Well, you scored 6 today, so
The roller into the hole at short.
Oh,
Ball's booted. Throw to second and get the force at 2.
first and third. 1 out.
Yes,
1
sir.
out.
One.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
2 for 3 today. Not a bad day.
It's good.
How many people did you take out with slides? 3?
2.
2? Just 2? Okay.
Yeah.
2 hits, two fielders taken out.
2 walk-offs.
You're going to be in the base path, you're still a target. Base is mine. Base path.
We were just talking earlier about the sportsmanship in the league and how good it is.
Seems to have eroded rapidly. Actually, if you're running down to bag, you've got a slide or avoid. You
That's
can't be
a rule.
taking people out, I think.
I tried to avoid.
You try to avoid.
I'm sliding. I can't affect how far I slide on the turf, you know?
That is a problem.
Is it a problem?
The turf, yeah, sliding on turf.
and I'm pulling my feet into my legs, so I'm not taking them out with my feet. So like I am trying to be as defensive as possible, so I get called the dirty putter is kind of low. Okay.
Nobody said those words.
No, they were said behind. They'll play today. My big ears picked them up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's Ryan Mellinson again. I think he's been up about 8 times today.
I was honestly expecting a wear pitch in the last inning.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Lifted into left. Left fielder coming on. He's
get
under
this.
it. Oh, he's not under
get
it.
it.
Ball drops in front of him.
It's a good thing he's not under it. That would have hurt.
That would have been painful.
That would have definitely left a mark.
Pulled a Conseco.
Yeah. That's still what they call that, huh?
Yeah.
A Conseco?
The Conseco.
Well,
Ball off the dome.
Head and then it goes over. Yeah.
Of course, it happened to the White Sox second baseman, but I don't remember his name now.
It didn't go over the fence.
No, it did not. That is a key difference, but it did lead to a Royals rally, though.
When was that? Recently?
It was pretty early in the season. I'm wanting to say it was April or May. Swung on and missed. You guys doing commercial breaks? We're doing sponsors.
We did some sponsors.
All right.
We didn't get to all the sponsors. I have to write to all the sponsors. You know, we have also Vega America. Really appreciate them helping the league. Oh, you know who else we have? Ed Walton Bats has donated to the league.
right.
So thank you, Ed.
I'll give a plug to EW Bats. I've got 2 of them in my bat bag behind me here. Excellent lumber. I don't know that I'm the most skilled batsman. I don't know if I do him justice, but good wood if I actually make contact.
It's great.
I swing nothing but EW bats.
That's great.
So thank you, Ed and Chris, for helping to sponsor the league that you play in. It's awesome. Making
I don't
bats.
use an Ed Walton bat, and I wonder if that's my problem.
If you want an Ed Walton bat, go to ewbats.com.
Thank you. I might do that.
Or find him on Instagram. Same handle, EW Bats.
He made me a bat that had that said the Prez on it.
Hot shot back through the middle.
Is that a torpedo?
Deflected by the pitcher. That gets into center field, and another run will score.
Come on.
It's a torpedo.
It's Ed's torpedo model.
That's fine.
Nice job, Ed.
Good job, Ed.
I believe that is 5 runs, and the inning is over.
Well, I'm gonna spitball here, guys. Since it's the last inning, would it be unlimited? Even though they both agreed to end this
I mean, by rule.
It's a beautiful bat.
Right?
Good job, Ed
by
Walton.
rule, but
Seems
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Or did they call it? Or did they call it? Call it. I think they called it. Called it. I think they called it. Are they lining up? They look like they're lining up. There's no gloves coming out. So, thank you for joining us on this. No gloves are coming out.
I mean, I was going to
Gloves are coming
say,
out.
I would
Oh,
think the
man.
home team would want
Premature.
their at bat. You know,
Maybe so. That was premature by.
there may be a big
the
rally
answer.
coming, ladies and gentlemen. They're only chasing.
Not from what I've seen.
Only chasing 23.
How fast can you score 23 runs? Because we've only got 20 minutes.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to pick up the pace. It's gonna have to be like that Bugs Bunny cartoon.
You need the
where-
guy that does the 50 states in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Right.
Like a conga line around the,
Yeah.
the bases.
That's right.
I love that one.
It's a classic.
Where the guy gets up to bat, he's like a tree,
Yep.
like an actual tree to bat. It's warm.
Yeah.
Warm. So last inning here for our first live broadcast of Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see how this one ends.
Are you two going to be doing the commentary every week? Is that the idea?
I don't think I'm going to do every week because I think there's a couple slots where it's my game.
Okay.
So,
So you'll be wearing a mic, like out on the field, like the big leagues.
oh, maybe we could do that.
Mic'd up with Joe C.
Better not mic me up. That's a bad idea.
Likewise.
I'm so proud of myself. No F-bombs today. Pretty good.
You haven't sworn at all?
Not once.
I'm kind of
I
disappointed.
did say the guy hit the
actually.
snot out of the ball, and I wanted to say something else, but I said snot. It was really good.
Was Harris pitching?
His hair was pitching.
Oh, he's got Vaseline, puts a little jalapeno on his nose and gets
Beats
the
me.
snot going.
Beats me.
Wasn't he from Major League?
Yeah, Ed
Yes,
Harris.
it was.
Okay.
Anyway, so next week is the morning game, so on a dirt field.
Okay.
That's
Father's
pretty
Day.
Got it. I thought for some reason it was always the 4:30 game at this field.
Rumor has it that Louis Block is back on.
That's what I heard. I heard Chad said he got something worked out.
So we'll talk with Chad and see if we can get that
Cool.
moved over.
We look forward to it. It'd be great.
Ryan just throwing peas here at the last of the game.
So what did Ryan go today? Like 8 for 10 or something?
8 for 10.
It was, I think it was up.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
We had a couple of good plays at shortstop too.
Yeah, he did. I think the Mariners have players in positions they've not played before. That's good.
And high. Ooh, Jesus. Pardon me. That's even for end of the day, the heat. Ryan's throwing cheese. That came in pretty hot.
Yeah, but he's not throwing strikes.
What?
So
But he's not throwing strikes.
Did he decline the base,
He
or did
did.
it hit his bat?
I think he declined it.
I don't think you can decline it.
I was gonna say he can't.
I just saw it happen, Joe.
It's supposed to be a dead ball, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a dead ball. He's supposed to take his base. Was he actually hit?
I think so.
I think he was too.
I'll have to check with the ump on that. That's not the rule. You can't go, no, I'm going to stay.
Maybe.
Well, the ump made a guy stay who was hit by the ball.
But that's because he didn't get out of the way. He didn't make an effort, supposedly.
Oh, really? I'd like to go back to this. See that? Oh!
Oh, and a snag at third base.
Hutton West. No, that's not Hutton West.
I wonder if he's
out there.
regretting not taking his base at this point.
That's,
Who's that up there? Who's that masked man?
Hayes.
Number 28.
Hayes.
Yeah, Garrett Hayes. That was a heck of a catch.
I believe Garrett Hayes was picked up recently off the waiver wire.
Was he?
He was.
Oh, that's
So-
where the name came from.
So if you're watching at home and want to play some baseball, sign up for the new player waiver at SWABL.org.
There you go, Joe. Yeah, we've been trying to pitch that. Actually, the Mariners have picked up, I think, 3 players in the past couple of weeks.
I'm guessing they participated today because, damn.
I gotta say,
Put a
I
spank on
don't
these guys.
recognize the guy pitching, so I think he might be a new face.
Really?
Perhaps. But
Have you already played against the Mariners?
we have, yes.
Maybe he was out that day.
Perhaps, yep. It was so hot today that our iPads kept overheating, so we couldn't keep score in our book.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cubs live stream kept getting interrupted too.
Well, that's why I think we had a stoppage, because I think the camera got too hot. And I even got the sun protector up on it, so it was supposed to keep the sun off it, but didn't work. Had to log back in. That's a good pitch.
Paint the corner. Nice.
It hit what?
He painted the corner. Isn't that what they call it?
Yes, sir.
Just a bit outside.
Try the corner and miss.
Tried to go further outside. Batter wouldn't chase it.
Ball 4.
So the catcher,
Ball
catcher had to chase
Ball
it.
12.
Low, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight pitches.
How can guys lay off pitches that are so good?
You can't say on the air. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
So that movie is Major League, right?
Yeah.
Coming next.
Bob Uecker, right?
Yeah?
Yep.
That was filmed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was going to college at the time, and the city was pissed because it was supposed to be Cleveland, and they were saying we look more like Cleveland than Cleveland does. Come on.
Wow. Wow.
We were quite insulted. It's a fun days ago. Going to Brewers games, take the city bus, cost $1 outside my dorm. $3 got me a bleacher seat, general admission, and $1 to get back. $5.
Good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Got to watch some baseball.
Ball's looped into center field. It's going to drop for a hit. Runner did not get a great break on it.
That was Johnson with the hit there. It's that guy that had like a
They got him?
Backdoor throw goes into right
and
field
we're
and a
running
run.
around, and that's
gonna
probably not
come
the
home.
best way to. Probably not the best way to.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Little League home run.
Yeah, that was a Little League home run.
Yes, that's good.
Live on TV for you.
That was one of those T-ball home runs, right?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
What?
Well, the ump is going to hold it to a 5-run limit.
Good.
I mean, I guess they held the last one to a 5-run.
I think that's a good thing.
It's probably the best way to go. No, I'm looking forward to the morning game because coming into this broadcast,
A little toasty, huh?
I'd played too. I played too. I was a little under it.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Because you're gonna have chicken pot pie and homemade beer.
I think I'm gonna do that, except for the beer part.
What's the story behind the Mavericks medallion here?
Here we go. It's like the Stanley Cup. You get to, like, every player gets to take it home for a week and just do whatever.
It's not true. You have to earn it. It's not just a gift.
Are you saying when they take the Stanley Cup home, they didn't earn the Stanley Cup?
No, but I'm saying that's just not given to somebody. That's awarded to the player of the game.
Well, there we go. So that's the answer.
Well, that is the answer.
So John has it for being the player of the game.
Okay.
And he's going to take it home for a week and just trash it, and then give it to the next guy,
All right.
Who is the player of the game?
who is also
Not
gonna
just
be
the next guy. It's going to be the next guy who's the player of the game.
There you go. Ooh. Ryan's got a hook too.
And a smile. He threw that one and he smiled.
He liked it.
He did. He's like, I'm going to throw that again.
Is he going to throw it again? Nope. He's going to throw it to us.
Should have thrown it again.
He should have thrown it again. How many outs? Anyone know any outs?
Not enough.
I believe just one out. The line out to third is the out.
Ah, that was a heck of an out, too. That was a good out.
That was about 20 minutes ago, really.
I don't know.
This is the shortest 12-hour game I've ever been to.
Oh my gosh, I'm just glad the tickets were free.
Yeah. That box is pretty wide right now.
Oh my gosh.
Umpire has an appointment at home.
He missed it.
Bad in life.
Hey, he definitely missed his appointment.
It's starting to get a little slappy. It's awesome. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Please make it stop.
I haven't done a Shannon Sharp comment yet. Shannon Sharp, when he played for the, what was he playing for the Green Bay Packers, and he gets on the phone and he says,
Thank you, sir.
call the police. The Packers are murdering the Lions or whatever it was. I think the Mariners are murdering the Twins here.
It's funny. He hit him. Yeah, see, like he made him take his base there.
Sure didn't swing at that? Damn. Why not? Why not? Let's end up with the double play. See a good 6-4-3 here. Oh boy.
Perfectly framed, John.
Definitely went over the plate. Not sure it was in the strike zone, but it definitely went over the plate.
There's a shot. Is that being caught? That's 2 outs. So we're down to our last out of the broadcast of the game of the week. Our first live game here between the Mariners and the Twins. It was a very close game until it started to get a little out of reach for the Twins, but still a good game.
I have to apologize. I'm crying right now. It has nothing to do with the game. It's the sunscreen that went into my eye.
It's an emotional moment, John. It's our first live.
I know. I can't
Game of
believe
the
it's
week.
over.
Well, just like the medallion for the Mavericks, it'll
Oh, come on.
come back around again for next week. Is that more of our fan base correcting our?
No, it's Dale. Dale, my catcher, loving on me.
Foul ball!
He's pretty happy being in the league and being on the team and being. He's
He's just a happy guy.
just
Two strikes.
appreciates me a lot, which is nice. I appreciate him too. He does a good job out there.
And this might be game, and that's game.
Thanks, everybody.
So
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. So with the final score 23-3, the Mariners have beaten the Twins in this June 8th game. Final game of the week. Join us next time at 10 o'clock next Sunday, the 15th, which is Father's Day. We're going to be at Fort Vancouver Little League for the Tortugas and the Reds.
Should be a thriller. Should be a good game, actually.
It should be a good game. It'll be our first 45-plus game. So thank you for joining us. And
I just want to mention, notice the sportsmanship. You know, I mean, it's great. Every player's out. That's great. All right, Joe.
Good job, fellas.
I think we lost it again anyway. See you guys.
I think my mic's still on.
Ice bath.
Good call. I have to apologize. I have a dog that's been...
Thank you, Joe.
Have a good one, fellas.
See ya. I've got a dog that's been home for almost 8 hours, so I'm sure I got a mess to clean up.
Sorry, John. Thank you.
Can I care if I go, or do I need to do something?
No, I'm going to wrap it up the way I would wrap
Can I
it
carry
up.
some chairs out to your car?
It's good optics. Make it look like there's rivalry in the conversation too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ow.
I do okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Hey,
Davidson.
YouTube thing's new. I just wanted to let you know, like, I sent it to some family and friends. Some of them could get in, some couldn't. I'm not saying it as a criticism, just like so because I know you guys are working.
We don't know how that
I'll
works.
find out. So if some were able to get in, some weren't. That may not be us.
Sure.
Because it's just public.
Absolutely could be.
But I'll go back and find out why. Because that's not because we want everyone to be able to watch it.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
I said, no. My dad said you were very complimentary to me. Thank you.
No, you're awesome, man. You were
walked around for